Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tyler here, bringing you episode 3 of my tight end road to glory here on College Football 27. So if you missed last time, of course, a misfortunate thing happened that I was not expecting, and apparently it was like this last year too. But hey, starting road to glory in 2028 or 2027 makes absolutely no sense. I don't want to keep going on about it, but we'll just start with that today, man. Just know I think that that's a terribly bad decision by EA. It makes no sense. Every other game ever has been where you start in the upcoming season. That's how it should be. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna sit here and try to make it make sense because it doesn't. But I will tell you guys, hey, if you want to start in the current season, you just skip high school. Just turn off high school, and then yeah, you're good. But to me, it's like, that don't make sense. So if you can start in the current season by skipping high school, why can't you just have us start in the current season after playing high school? Like that, just the recruiting process and everything, it's just gone if you don't do high school. So it's like, what? It's just based off the star you pick, and then they just guess if the school's gonna give you the offers or not. It don't make much sense to me. I'm gonna run some tests, of course. I have my free safety getting started in the next couple of days, so be on the lookout for that as well. But once I do some tests and whatnot, I will, of course, go over some things in a separate video where I will talk about, the Road to Glory issues and some other things. But yeah, I just wanted to start with that so that way you guys understand. Like, of course, we were supposed to be the starter freshman year, but hey, it's all right. We went off in that bowl game, so we should be good to go here in the year two, as long as they don't pick up no transfers, man. But yeah, either way, it's whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll have fun with the mode regardless. Yeah, I mainly just wanted to let you know, like, hey, if you don't want to deal with that, or you're thinking you're gonna go play with certain players or be a certain spot on the depth chart, just don't do the high school, I guess. And then you can actually have accurate things go on. Yeah, shout out to good old QJB, you know what I'm saying? If you've been around, you probably know who that is. Like, come on, he's one of the main Road to Glory guys for EA in these college football games. And if you've been around forever like me, I mean, I've been doing this crap since like 2011 or 12, just like him and a lot of other guys. So I've been watching him for literally like 15 plus years at this point. He actually responded to my tweet and let me know, like, hey, you just gotta not play high school. So I appreciate him for letting me know. But I also want to know, like, hey, Q, did you tell these guys at EA that that's not how it should be? I don't know. Either way, like, hopefully they fix it in future games, or like have like a setting where you can change it. Like, if some people want it to be like that, I don't know why you would. It's insanely stupid. But just make it a setting or something. I will mention too with the Madden stuff. I have asked for this in the past with Madden. When you transfer the player to Madden, it should be those 4 years ahead, right? Or just give us a setting to where you can toggle that on or off. Plus, there will be some people that play Madden Superstar mode without doing the, Road to Glory. So, of course, they'll want to start in current year. But for the Road to Glory transfers over, like, it should be available for us to actually keep the timeline and enter the NFL in, 2029, 2030, or whatever it ends up being. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for that stuff. Like, just keep the timeline what it is. Our high school season should be the past season leading into this upcoming one, not this upcoming one, and then we start college next year. It just makes no sense, man. But I'll try not to talk about it no more, other than in the other video where I explain a bunch of stuff. But that'll be in the next couple days. But yeah, that's enough of yapping for this intro, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, man. Episode 3 of my vertical threat tight end here on College Football 27 and Road to Glory. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you do, make sure you hit that like button for me and subscribe if you're new. Of course, follow the links in the description as well. Follow my X and my Twitch, of course, so that you know when I'm going live. But yeah, man, hope you guys enjoy this episode. All right, hope everyone's having a good day. Anybody tuning in? Good old Saturday. Happy 4th of July, all that good stuff. Gonna dive in here, of course, for episode 3 of my Road to Glory with the tight end, Chester Walker, here at the University of Michigan. But yeah, we're at the end of freshman year here, and we'll kind of just see, who won the title and whatnot, and then look at our final stats, and then get into the off season, then play our first couple games of sophomore year. Check out that bracket. And of course, Ohio State, man. Those punks. They won the Natty, man. They take down Miami 25-20. And they barely beat South Carolina. And they beat Tennessee. Georgia smoked Boise. Miami with a good win over Ole Miss. Then they smoked Georgia. Just go ahead and check our stats real quick. Of course, we only played a little bit in a few games at the end. And then, of course, started the bowl game, which helped get these boosted. Like, most of these stats are all from one game. In the bowl game, we had 15 for 156 and a touchdown. So we finished the season with 19 receptions, 179 yards, average of 9.4 per catch. 13.8 per game, which is skewed because it says we had 13 games played. I only played in like 4 or 5, unless they have us on like special teams or something. But shouldn't we be playing those snaps if we're on special teams? But I guess not. Because like I only actually played in 4 or 5 games. Yeah, 1 touchdown. I came in the bowl game, of course. That was a beautiful one. And then 73 yards after the catch on the year. Had a long of 31. And then I want to see kind of how that draft progression. I want to see how the draft projection progressed. As you see it, different things you can check out along the way helps it increase, like beating a rival, becoming a starter, okay. Winning a bowl game. It also tells you what your legacy score is at these times. So we're still projected early second round. Yeah, legacy score looks like it's all the same thing. Oh yeah, conference player of the week. I didn't even notice that. I mean, that makes sense that we would be the Big Ten player of the week for that bowl game, because there probably might have only been like 1 or 2 other Big Ten teams in action that week for the bowls. I don't even remember that popping up for me, but hey, that's sweet. Yeah, let's not waste no time, man. Let's go ahead and dive into the off season. We'll definitely go ahead and hit these upgrades real quick, though. 336 points available. You know, it cost a bunch for the speed, but I at least got to go up at least 1 there. Even acceleration costs 60 just to go from 74 to 75. That's insane. That catching traffic and spec catch up a little bit, and then don't have a whole lot of points remaining. I was hoping to get to 80 overall, but looks like we're not going to be able to do so. See, even that's too much. Come on, man. Yeah, probably not going to hit that 80 until the off season. Tragic. There we go. I figured it out. Figured out a way. We'll definitely work on catching in the off season. But yeah, there we go. Up to an 80 overall now as we head into our first off season. And just in case you're new, just remember I am a vertical threat tight end. Wanted to be physical route runner. If I would have paid a little bit more attention during my creation, I could have, you know, geared it a little bit better for that. I think it mostly is because I went lower on the weight and worried a little bit too much about speed. I probably shouldn't have worried about speed as much. Where if I, you know, went with like a little bit of a heavier build, then I'm sure I probably would have ended up being that physical route runner and having, you know, better abilities available at higher tiers. But it is what it is. I still like the build I ended up with. But let's go ahead and advance, man. And if you missed the last episode, Lenora Sellers did win the Heisman Trophy. All right, here we go. Coach Witt hits us up, says now that the season's over, I wanted to thank you. So I hate when they do that. I'm trying to read it, and then they keep scrolling down. Like, why is there 8 messages? Like, just give us 1 at a time or make us prompt to go to the next one. I was in the middle of reading, you're going to pop up 7 more messages. All right, I wanted to thank you for your work on this team. There are a lot of things we can take away from this season, both as a team and individually. And moving forward, I wanted to talk to you about your future here. We've looked at projections for our tight end room for next season, and you're a key part of that. It's not a super crowded list of guys, and you're a huge part of what we want to accomplish next season. We're offering you an upfront NIL package of plus 20 academics, plus 57,000 brand, plus 172 coach trust, plus 18 leadership, plus 154 skill points, and plus 10 fitness. Okay. If I haven't already made it clear, we want you to return. We know that you have a big decision to make, but we think you have more to accomplish here in Ann Arbor. So this is pretty cool, man. I love seeing that. You know, before you even get the portal choice, you know, you get hit with this. They're already going to give you that NIL package. Now, I wonder if maybe if they don't want to keep you around, maybe they just tell you, hey, you might want to hit the portal. Or if, you know, maybe you're still buried on the depth chart and they let you know, like, hey, you can stay if you want, but we don't have no improved deal for you. But we still already came in on a good scholarship bonus. But you see that NIL package upgrade right there, man. Love seeing that, so we'll definitely decide to stay. Wasn't even considering leaving, man, but thank you, coach. New leaks that you'll be staying at Michigan another season. Good old Pete Thamel probably put out that info. Alright, players leaving. I wish you could actually look at it. I want to know who's going. I really hope Tommy Carr stays to be my QB. But knowing this game, we'll probably just end up getting a QB out of the portal or something. So there we go. What the hell? Projected 5th rounder. Why would my projection go from early 2nd round to 5th rounder? How does that make any sense? At least I didn't pick no one up to take my starting spot, though. Okay. Still tight end 1, thankfully. But, like, bro. How... That don't make no sense to me. Why am I projected 5th round now? I really don't understand that, bro. I'm going into my 2nd year. And I was projected early 2nd round, and now I'm projected 5th. I'm sure, of course, it'll change, you know, if we go off this season, like I'm sure we will and should, but it's still, like, kind of weird. Like, why is that a thing? We'll change the gear up a little bit for the beginning of the season. You know, we were geared up for the cold. I'm going to switch it up. Actually, you know what, too? We'll go ahead and add a little bit of facial hair. Now we're getting a little bit older. And, you know, we in college. No more clean shave. Let's go ahead and put on a different helmet, man. You know, now that we're going to be playing a full season, might as well throw on a good one. Oh, man, I thought we would have more choices than this. I might end up just keeping the speed flex on. I don't know, the Axiom's pretty sweet, though. Yo. The snowflake? That's wild. Doing too much. Oh, the Axiom spider. Run it. I know it was taking me a while to get through here, but I knew there would be a sweet one at some point. Just most of those can't be equipped on my helmet. Go with that, though. Yeah, like I said before, you can rock that dangling mouthpiece if you want, but that's not my thing, man. People are goofy. 17 different colored mouthpieces dangling. Some guys wear 2 or 3. It is cool that they added this stuff, though. Just to make it more realistic, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll go with that for now. Then I'm just going to take the sleeve off, go back to the half sleeve until it's cold out, you feel me? Definitely don't need that hand warmer right now. Alright, I think that was all I had to do, right? Alright, there we go. updated look. Go ahead and use our skill points from that, off-season training system. Got a good deal here at Michigan. Best facilities, best staff in the country. Gotta love it, man. All right, so we'll go up to an 81 overall now. Before we do anything else, I want to, check out the team real quick, look at our schedule, see what we got this year. We open with a Big Ten conference game. Okay, on a Thursday. See, that's how unrealistic this stuff is, man. Michigan will never play on a Thursday ever. I promise that will never, ever happen. But, yeah, we start with Maryland. Rarely ever start with the conference game as well, but follow that up with FIU, Sacramento State, Purdue, and FCS West. Okay, pretty easy start. And then this is where it gets tough, man. Northwestern is then followed up by Nebraska and Washington, a couple teams that are ranked. And then Wisconsin, USC is ranked 10th to start the year, then Michigan State before a bye week. And we close out the season at Ohio State, who of course is ranked number 1. They won the Natty last season, so we're gonna have to try to knock them off this time in Columbus. It is very weird having a bye that late in the season, but hey, we should be fully prepared for that game. And the good old Heisman watch. King Miller, okay. He's out there at Oregon. Got Tory Blaylock. I almost said Beyblade, but Blade. I swear I can't talk these days. But alright, yeah, King Miller, Tory Blaylock, KJ Edwards, running back at Texas A&M. And then, of course, Bryce Underwood, senior QB at Texas Tech. Freaking punk, man. You should be here at Michigan, leading us to a natty. Alright, just going to look at the depth chart real quick, and then we'll get going. Alright, cool. Tommy Carr stayed, but he didn't develop at all? I swear he was a 78 last year. And you're telling me he didn't go up in overall at all? And you bring in this guy just to back him up. Wow, this is a tough-looking QB room, man. I just don't understand how Tommy didn't get no progression. Why is he still 78? He got star development, and it didn't even go up. That makes no sense. Like, how is he the same overall after offseason when he just got star dev? He should probably be an 80 or 81 now, I would think. Alright, and at running back, Hyder stayed, thankfully. Still backed up by Sinclair and Capana. Betancourt is still here, but going to be starting at fullback. I think he's technically our backup, too, so guess we'll see what they end up doing there. Looks like we had to bring in a receiver because we lost a couple. I think they're actually seniors. French and Buchanan gone. Marsh, of course, had already hit the portal before last season. So yeah, Travis Johnson's still here. And then they bring in Browder and what was that, Isam or Isam? I don't know, brother. Yeah, the receiving room is, not insanely great, but it is pretty solid across the board here. And at tight end, of course, you got your boy Chester Walker leading the way. Betancourt in the 2 spot, followed up by a couple of freshmen. You got Martin Ring and Antoine Tate. So, solid room still. I'll be leading the way now. And it shows that I have 0 NIL. These guys are getting all this NIL. Okay, so now that we're a starter and whatnot, I do care about the leadership a little bit more than I did in the past. And we are close to getting that spot to where we unlock the team player ability. Which isn't super important by any means, but probably split out wide a little more effectively. Of course, we'll start with a couple energy on academics. I had that basically perfect grades freshman season. So we would love to keep that going to where we will be able to graduate after 3 seasons and then not have to worry about academics at all for our senior year. We'll start with that. We'll go 1 into fitness. Go another on fitness, and then leadership up there as well. Not worried about the health there, obviously, because we're on a bye week. Check it out here. An NIL offer from TGF Fitness. And it doesn't let me... Oh, there it goes. All right. We want you to help us with our release of our new lower body training products. Our new TGF Power Bands are proven to help enhance strength and explosiveness in your legs and hips. That can help football players in a variety of ways. We'll send you and a teammate the products now. Then in a few weeks, you'll come in and record some content for our page. This is our proposal for a 6-week contract for the cost of 2 energy in the final week. So it's not even up front. The final week, you'll have to spend the 2 energy, which is fine. So temporarily, we'll get +5 on the break tackle, which I'm assuming that'll be during the 6-week contract for both me and my teammate, and then 50 skill points every week, which is nice. So I can either decline or I can take the deal with Sinclair, which is the backup running back, and he's a senior. So to me, I don't think that makes much sense. I'll go with Tommy Carr, good old quarterback, taking the deal and bringing my QB along with me. But yeah, man, it's time to dive into our first game of sophomore year here. Taking on Maryland. They did have a game in week 0, so they're already 1-0. And we'll be looking to become 1-0 ourselves here. Ranked 23rd to start the season, man. So got to stay in those rankings throughout. And y'all seen the schedule, man. It's pretty easy early on. So we got to take care of business. So that way when we get to the tougher part of the schedule, 4 of our last 6 games are against ranked opponents. So we'll have to be dialed in by then. The sky looking a little dark. I don't know if we're just playing a late game or maybe might have a little rainstorm rolling through at some point. Let's go, man. Fans going crazy. Much higher expectations than last season, man. Fell off big time going to 8-4 after we were in a spot where it looked like we might have been able to make the playoffs, and a couple losses late in the year had us finish 8-4. Big bowl game win got us to 9 wins, but we got a lot more to aim for here. We want to make that playoff and bring another national championship here to Ann Arbor. I'm just glad that your boy Chester Walker is now a starter, so we actually can have a big impact on how this team does throughout the season. Of course, the defense will probably have its ups and downs. I mean, it should be good. We're at Michigan, but you never know. Super Sin cheese happens sometimes, but offensively, we should be able to get it done, man. So we're actually going to start this first drive at the 8-yard line, man. So a lot of work to do.
More high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played.
Who was it on?
An environment like this.
Was it on me? They didn't even tell me who the penalty was on. It must have been, but I didn't even move that time. Oh, that's not a good start, folks.
Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy.
But all right, man, it's 3rd and 11 here at the 7-yard line. See if we can make something happen. Just a very not ideal start to the game, man. I was open, but he went to the receiver instead. And telling me I ran a poor route, but it's like, bro, I got bumped off rip, so I had to improvise. Quick 3 and out, man. We got a punt already. That was really, really bad. All right, next drive. Starting at the 13 this time. 1st and 10. Hyder with a nice gain up the middle. Picks up 8. All right, 2nd and 2 here.
And what I think makes this one more
Drag route open. He waited too long to throw it. So by the time we got the ball, there's a defender right there to stop us short of the marker. If you hit us sooner, I can get upfield. Come on, man.
Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football you've been waiting to see.
All right, 3rd and inches. We got to convert here, man. No reason why we can't pick up this 1st down. Running it. Hyder, let's go. Good work. Keeping the drive alive. All right, 3rd and long, man. See if we can make something happen. I'm wide open on the drag route. Can I get upfield enough for the 1st down? Yes, I can. Let's go. 14-yard gain. All right, fresh set of downs. Over the middle. Making yet another catch off the play action there. All right, 3rd and 10, man. See if we can convert. Over the middle. We make the catch, but shy of the marker, man. I couldn't get upfield because I keep getting caught on defenders, man. Like, just wish I was more fluent. But check it out, man. Coach Whittingham keeps the offense on the field here. Says, screw the 3 points. We should be able to get these couple yards. Hyder, left side. Gets brought down shy of the marker, man. Looked like he was going to get it, but a defender able to break free last second. And why is the Maryland coach on our sideline? Come on, man. Into the 2nd quarter now, man. We are down 7-0. We got to get something going offensively. Maybe some, first start jitters for Tommy Carr. But, hey, we got to get this going. No gain for Hyder to start the drive. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Running a crosser. Open left side, making the catch. Up the field. Brought down at the 45. Let's go. All right, 1st and 10. Hits the tight end in the flat. Has a lot of room. Let's go. Great play call there with the play action. I don't know how it says I ran a poor route. Like, I had to chip and then run an air route, and that's exactly what I did.
So nice to have these tight ends.
Hyder, left side up the middle. Beautiful gain. All right, 3rd and 4 now. Drag route. Making the catch. Let's go. Down inside the 10. Fighting our way to the 6-yard line. Let's go, man. All right, 2nd and goal, man. Running it again. Up the middle, breaks a tackle, and into the end zone. Savion Hyder. Let's go, man. You know, he went crazy in our bowl game. He's throwing up the Heisman pose and all sorts of stuff, so looking to see a big year out of him, man. All right, either a bad punt or a turnover or something as we'll start the next drive at the 48-yard line. Still 2:54 in the half. Faced with yet another 3rd down, man. We need 5 yards to convert here. And the drag route, this time the defender's able to deflect it, man. Got to get the pass out in front a little bit more. And unfortunately, unable to take advantage of the short field, we'll be putting it away. Maryland able to add a field goal before the end of the half. Still 20 seconds to go and all 3 timeouts, so maybe we can make something happen here. Out route, I'm open. Making the catch, and we get out of bounds to stop the clock, and a 1st down as well. All right, 1st and 10. Dude, this bump cheese is crazy. At least he hit our receiver left side for a nice gain. Calling our 1st timeout. 10 seconds left in the half. That rain is coming down now as well, man. I like how I called that. Not just a night game, but got the rain here. 6 seconds. Hopefully they don't kick the field goal right now. We got time for another quick play. Come on, coach. Come on. He's going to kick it now. I would have just took a shot to the end zone if I knew he would kick it right now. I think 6 seconds in the timeout, you take a quick shot, but oh well. Right down the middle, so we tie things up 10-10, heading into the half. All right, man, we have the ball first here to start the second half. We got to set the tone. Let's go get some points. Take this lead. Let's go. We bury the safety, but a backer was there to make the tackle. If he wasn't there, Hyder would have been off to the races. All right, man, 2nd and 3.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play callers
Goes quick right side, unable to hang on is the receiver there. All right, 3rd and short. Goes left side, and it's caught. Let's go. I just asked for extra plays because all they had was screens, and guess what? It's all screens again. Like, come on, EA, that's some cheese. I didn't want all screen choices, and I just wasted an extra play selection thing because you just gave me more screens. There's Hyder, and he's able to get there. Let's go. Moving the chain, so it ends up working out. All right, at midfield now. Let's go. At the hash, he hits us. Beautiful job. Finding the hole in the defense right there. 10th catch of the day. Now over 100 yards. Let's go.
Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember.
Gotta love a good old John Navarre shout out. Let's go.
What was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's.
I'm hyped now. We're shouting out John Navarre on the game. Yeah. Love to hear that. All right, 1st and 10.
But again, if you want to be a great college football team,
Left side, we make the catch and into the end zone. It's Chester Walker. Let's go, man. Our first at the big house in front of these fans. Love to see it, man. Beautiful route on the corner route. Completely lost our defender, and Tommy Carr hits us with a beautiful pass. Good job by the line up front, giving them all day to throw as well. And a beautiful throw through the rain. Not affecting us at all. All right, still up 17-10, and maybe a good return or a turnover. I don't know, but we're starting this drive at the 41. Hyder, let's go. Gain of 7. All right, 2nd and 3 here. Looks like we're going to motion to the right side of the formation.
Running inside, it's Johnson.
Okay, that play was not what I thought it was, but Johnson breaks free right side all the way to the 19. It's like a little, quick little jet sweep out of a tight formation. Okay. It worked out great. All right, 2nd and 9. Oh, I would have been open, man. Goes to the receiver left side, and he dropped it, man. All right, big 3rd down here now. We need 9 yards to convert. It's on 2 here, so I can't be jumping.
He shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Here comes the rush, and
He's going to end up getting sacked, man. Nobody got open. Didn't get rid of the ball, and unfortunately, we got to settle for the field goal. All right, 2nd and 8 here. I wasn't paying attention. It was on 2, and they got me with the false start, man. I'll start counting them. Sophomore year, we're going to count them. That's 2. That's 2 already. I'll come up with something, but like every 5 or something, I'll do some sort of punishment, man, because I got to do something to make myself not do that all the time. Ooh, a great catch on the sideline there, but only a short gain of 3. Man, we've been faced with a ton of 3rd downs today, man. Need 10 yards here. I mean, I didn't want to call for it because I was covered, but he wasn't throwing it to no one. I didn't want him to take a sack. So unfortunately, we just have to punt the ball away.
Guys, here come those
Maryland adds a field goal, so we're in the fourth quarter now, only up by 7.
Cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, little
Goes
bit of
right side
pressure
after the
on
play
side
action.
too, David. I think they gotta
He's going to go for a solid gain of about 10.
these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Build this
Like, I hate that every play option is a read option or a quarterback run. It should never be all that. Like, that's just too many of the same exact play, basically. Give me some variety.
Can really attack on this second and short.
All right, man, 2nd and inches.
Keeps it on the
I mean, that
outside.
just didn't make
He's
any
gonna
sense.
lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time.
Never call
Shutting
that
down
play
the
ever
option.
again.
They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
And again, you guessed it, another 3rd down, man. You just need 3 yards.
Taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
He goes quickly, and it's caught. High Sam moves the chains.
They'll get it so far.
All right, keeping it on the ground here. Hyder up the middle. Nice gain. Breaks a tackle and gets to midfield.
50-yard line, but they'll
Ah, man, one of our old linemen hurt on the play. Hopefully nothing serious.
Nice job to move the ball on the ground. They'll ride the hot hand. Can't get him to the ground.
Let's go.
Might have a chance.
Buried one guy, trying to get to some more in the 3rd level, but either way, a big gain for Hyder once again.
First down.
All right, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. I'm open over the middle. Nice catch. And breaking one tackle, but then cleaned up right there at the 30.
People look at that negative sometimes.
All right, 3rd and 5, man. It is on 2. It is on 2.
Set up good
They don't even have me going out for a pass here. I'm on good old pass
Sticks in
protection.
a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr.
There we go. I picked him up, man. And he's able to complete it. Left side, moving the chains. Let's go.
At the 19.
Stops and you get him to 3rd down.
In the red zone now.
Critical points now.
Score here would pretty much put the game away.
Left, you better get aggressive.
They go to the ground.
Let's go. Beautiful blocks. Hyder gets through the hole and picks up 8.
Damage on the
All right, 3rd and inches, man. Let's see if we can move these chains. He'll be going to the workhorse here. Hyder up the middle, cuts left, and able to fight his way to the end zone. Okay. Touchdown, Wolverines. I thought he was going to get stopped at like the 4. But no, he just kept fighting and gets into the end zone. I think that's the 2nd of the day.
Predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The
Yep, that puts us up by 2 scores here. Under 4 minutes left in the game. Should be getting his victory.
in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, it should pretty much do it, man. 2.5 minutes to go. Up 27-13.
Salt this thing away.
And Hyder still going crazy. He breaks all the way back to the left side for a great gain right there. Maryland using their timeouts. Like, come on, man. The game's over. Let the clock run. Yeah, man, this game is all but over. Just got to get that clock running.
Talk about it every single time we meet with them.
Still a couple more timeouts left.
They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Running to Green. There he goes.
I mean, yeah. Hyder's insane.
29-yard line.
What's that, 162 yards now? He's almost got 30 carries, though. He shouldn't be getting that many carries. That's kind of wild.
Defense here, that's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
Like, throw in the 2nd and 3rd guy some more, you feel me? Keep him fresh, especially with, the game's over. Don't want no crazy injury to happen.
Might as well give it to him again. 7-yard pick. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? He gets nothing. Nowhere to go.
All right, that should do it for the game, man.
We sensed a
Great start to sophomore season, man. 30-13, the final score.
These guys on the field.
It was close, tied at halftime, but second half was all Wolverines, man. Your boy Chester Walker went absolutely crazy here in our first start in the big house. And that boy Savion Hyder did his thing as well. Both of us going absolutely insane.
Offense, defense, special teams all working together to get the W.
Go ahead and check out our stats for the day. Tommy Carr finishes 23 of 29, so very efficient. Just 237 yards, though. 1 touchdown, no picks. Rushing, Hyder. Like I said, too many carries, but 169 yards and 2 touchdowns. But definitely love to see Sinclair involved more. It was weird because last year when I was playing, he was actually getting inserted a lot, like a very normal amount. So not really sure what's up with that. I just don't want Hyder to get hurt, man, and it's just more realistic to see him more at like 20 carries, and Sinclair and Capana each get, you know, around 5 or so, 5 to 10, but 30 is just crazy. Maybe if we were playing Ohio State, you know, one of them big time games, sure, but first game of the season against Maryland, like, come on, bro. But here's our stats, man. 13 for 154. So a couple yards and a couple receptions short of what we did in the bowl game. But able to add a touchdown there, our second of our career, first of this season, and our first in front of these fans here at the Big House. 58 yards after the catch, and our long was 28 yards. I will go back to the hub, advance the week, and I will be playing one more game and then wrapping it up for today. Craig Bender, a beat reporter, hits us up. Happy start of the season. Michigan enters the year fresh off a solid 9-win effort last year. You're back from last season with the Wolverines and will be expected to be one of the team's key starters. What do you look forward to most this season? I'm gonna put playing for the fans, man. Gotta love the fans. I'm excited to get back in front of our fans again. We've got the best fans in the country. Wolverines Nation, we need your support this year. Let's do it. I mean, shoot, we already got back in front of them. You seen that game just now? We got a touchdown and everything. Check it out. The Brandt Auto Dealership hits us up with an NIL offer. We're looking to do some social media advertising and feature a local athlete and some of his teammates. If you appear on our content, we'll give your entire position group a car. Wow. This is our proposal for an 8-week contract for the cost of 2 energy up front. You'll receive 100 skill points and an extra large boost to leadership. All right, a good old auto dealership. The whole position group getting a car, though. What is this? Sounds like a nun deal. Sure, people probably don't know what I'm referring to there unless you know me in real life. But my buddy is a car salesman, and he actually sells to Michigan players. Like, there's a couple of them that have gotten NIL deals through the dealership that he works at, and he's usually the one that does the work with them. Him and I think a couple other guys have worked with some Michigan guys, but like I'm drawing a blank on the center's name. Crippen. Yeah, Crippen. Sold him a car, and then French that we just picked up in the portal, the receiver. He sold him a car, probably another guy or two, but I know those are the two main ones. But all right, man. 100 skill points and an extra large boost to leadership. I might as well accept this deal. It's only 2 energy. It is an 8-week contract, though, but I mean, it's only for the 2 energy up front. That's not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. We get a huge boost to leadership, so we won't have to use energy on that going forward. And we get more skill points. Trade Bukowski hits us up, the kicker. Let me know if you need a ride after our team movie this week. I know that some of our friends are going to a party afterward, but I'm not risking staying out past curfew. Yeah, I like that. I'm a ride home with the teammate. We might take a risk every once in a while, like we did take one last season, you know, during our freshman year, but you know, we're at Michigan, man. We're held to a high standard here. We're worried about school and football. And now the QB, Tommy Carr, hits us up. Hey, man, are you free this week? My girl just broke up with me after taking a girl's trip to Miami, and I need to do something to take my mind off of her. It was going so well, too. She did it over text. I'm crushed. Come on, Tommy. Come on, man. I probably got hundreds of them lined up for you. Oh, I can DM his ex? See, I'm not that type, though. You know, if I was like, you know, a lot of people that I know, I would do that, but that ain't me. So, 2 energy to spend a few days with Tommy, or just 1 energy just to hang out with him once. I think it's worth it to use the 1 extra energy to spend a few days with him, because we might get a bigger boost from that. Let me clear my schedule. I've been there before, man. Can't be having woman problems out here. We're trying to go win a national championship, bro. Yeah, we only have one energy left, so I gotta put it into my health so that way we don't have any wear and tear going into this next game. So next time I'm definitely going to be going heavy into the academics and maybe a little bit more into fitness, but you know, leadership is all the way up at this point. You know, we got that team player ability activated and whatnot, so yeah, I mean, that's in the best spot it can be. Probably start working on the, you know, NIL stuff a little bit more as the year goes on, but I mean, we've already gotten a few nice deals. Before I hit the game though, we got 600 points to use. I might as well do some upgrades, get the speed up a little bit more. And that's mostly what I'm going to be doing there. But of course, we'll go deep route running as well. Spec catch and catching traffic. And then let's do some strength. Yep, that works for me. Up to an 82 overall now. So we'll go ahead and dive into the game, man. FIU, they're, you know, pretty terrible. So it should be pretty easy going, man. They're 0-1. We're 1-0. But yeah, man, this is week 2. And this will be the last game of this episode, man. I'll be wrapping things up. All right, man. We are actually down 7-0 early in this one. So here we go, starting this drive at the 25. Play action, no one's open. He ends up going short right side, and it actually... What just happened? Oh, okay. He got the first down. Hyder with a nice job after the catch. I was just confused because of the blue color on both sides, so I was like, did we turn it over? All right, man, 2nd and 7 here. And again, I was not paying attention. I didn't even know that it was on 2, man.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
All right, that's 3. I'm seriously keeping a tally.
Now 2nd and 12.
All right, 2nd and 12, man.
Throwing, Carr.
Over the middle. We go up and unable to hang on. We get hit, so that was a tough one, man. The throw was kind of high, but still, if it hits our hands, we got to bring it in, man. Got to be better at that going forward. And you'd think after we just hung out with Tommy after the good old girlfriend breakup, maybe we'd have a better connection. He got hit as he threw there, so it fell incomplete. And unfortunately, we got to punt it away. Terrible first drive. Well, they get a field goal, so now down 10-0. Solid gain right there, picking up 6. All right, man, we got to convert here. Got to keep this drive going. Hyder falls forward and marked shy of the marker, man. No way. Big decision here, keeping the offense on the field for 4th and inches. Hopefully we can pick it up. On the ground, Hyder left side gets it done. Crossing midfield, let's go. I checked this out, man. 1st and 10. They're going to have us go in motion here. Goes right side. Nice connection. Let's go. 7-yard gain. All right, another 3rd down. We need 3 yards to convert. Possibly the last play of this quarter. I was open. He goes left side, though. Thankfully, it's complete. And we move the chains, heading into the 2nd quarter. Looking to put our first points on the board here, man. We need it. All right, 2nd and 10. Looks like we're in the empty set. Open right side. Let's go. Breaking 1 tackle, then brought down at the 19. A very nice gain right there. All right, 2nd and 13 here. Having us block. And a terrible throw from Tommy. Come on, brother. 3rd and long here, man. We need a conversion. Over the middle. He hits us. We make the catch. And brought down just inches shy of the marker, man. Come on. Coach keeps us on the field here. FIU actually calls a timeout. They might have been caught a little off guard. But it looks like we're actually deciding, no, we are going to go for the field goal instead. Are you kidding me? Them calling a timeout scared us out of going for it? Come on, coach. Come on. We was going for it, and then they call a timeout, so you're like, oh, never mind. We're going to go for the 3. I mean, yeah, we needed points on the board, but it's FIU. If we can't get inches, then we don't deserve to win.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your Green's offense heads out.
All right, let's go. Defense does their job, forces a turnover, so we're starting this drive at the 30-yard line. Got to make them pay.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution too. Did a nice
Ah, he's unable to get through, loses a yard. Snap counts on 3, so I got to be careful here.
Now when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk.
Who went? Who was it? I don't like that it's not telling us who did it. Like, why is it not showing, like, who committed the penalty? All right, 2nd and long now. Goes to the screen pass. Nice job getting a big gain. Okay, picks up 12 yards. All right, 3rd and 4, man. Big play. 4 minutes left in the half. Oh, I'm surprised that that guy got there. I was more worried about the deep player. I thought he picked up the little curl. So now they want us to go for it on 4th and 4, but wouldn't go for it when we only needed inches. All right, man. We'll see what we can do. Let's go. We make the catch down at the 11. Big time conversion right there. Chester Walker. Been a little bit quiet in this game, man. All right, man. 2nd and 11. He goes way too quickly, and it's incomplete. I do not know why he threw that so fast. Again, another 3rd down, man. We just keep on having to try to convert. Need 11 yards here. Basically got to get in the end zone. Goes left side. He makes the catch. Breaks a tackle, but is brought down at the 2. We're going to hurry it up here. Seeing if we can catch them off guard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Throw it, throw it. Yes, let's go. He hits Elkert for the touchdown. The defense did not adjust. They had everyone in on the line. And for whatever reason, he threw it to the one guy that had a defender on him. But at least it worked out, man. But there were so many guys open, and he just made it tough. But, hey, we got in the end zone. That's all that matters. Let's go, man. Tying things up here. 3 minutes left in the half. So still a minute 26 left in the half, and we have 2 timeouts to work with at the 41-yard line. So possibly go add some more points here. Oh, what a catch. The throw was inside there. We had to make a crazy adjustment, but Chester Walker showing off his skills, man. A big gain to the 35. Beautiful spinning catch right there. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket. Love seeing that. Back to throw from together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work. I was open. He hits the other receiver on the left, though, and completes it to the 12. Let's go. That's Browder with a big gain. Come on, man. Let's keep it moving. Drag route, left side, we make the catch, getting upfield. Brought down after a gain of like 5 or something right there. Timeout FIU. All right, a minute to go at the 7-yard line here. Make the catch, and we barrel our way down to the 1. I thought I was going to get in the end zone there, man. That is tough. But a nice pass from Tommy, hitting us open over the middle. All right, man, let's get in the end zone here. From the 1. Sinclair, nowhere to go. No gain. Not sure if Hyder's still injured or what, man, but Sinclair is in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. We're going handoff right side and nowhere to go, man. I'm going to go ahead and call a timeout. Got to make sure we draw up something good here for 3rd down. All right, 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Would love to get in the end zone here. Got to take the lead. He goes left side on the slant route. Beautiful touchdown grab. That's Isam on the play. And we take the lead here with 25 seconds to go in the half. Definitely a rough start here against obviously a very low tier opponent. So hopefully, the second quarter's been pretty good. So hopefully we see more of this in the second half. First quarter was terrible. Yeah, Hyder's definitely hurt, man, because Sinclair's still in. Like I was saying in the last game, that's why you don't give the man 30 carries. Dude, I tried to just stop and turn around, and then they, made him move again. That's some cheese, bro. Oh, well. Looking for yet another 3rd down conversion. We need 8 yards here. Drag route, left side, we're open, making the catch. Trying to stiff arm the defender, but he brings us down. That's a nice tackle, and we're going to have to punt the ball away. All right, Florida International adds a field goal, so 17-13 now. Just a couple yards there. All right, 3rd and 8, man. We got to make a big play right here.
I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter.
Going right side, and he hits us. Let's go. Nice catch by Chester Walker. Going over 100 yards on the day. All right, 2nd and 10. Right side. Are we hanging on? Yes, sir. Chester with the sure hands. All right, up to the 36. See if we can keep it moving. Let's go. We're out in space. Why didn't he wait for me? Brother, if you just let me go get that block and cut under it, you're gone. I don't got enough speed to get out there quick enough, bruh. Still a really nice play, but probably would have been a touchdown if he just waits for me to pick up the block. All right, 2nd and 3. Running an in route, and we hang on for another catch through traffic. Our 10th reception on the game. All right, 2nd and 11 here. He's actually going to throw it on the RPO, and it was a great decision as he hits Isam down inside the 10. 2nd and goal from the 12. Minute left here in the 3rd quarter.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Play fake. Carr.
Over the middle, another catch through traffic, man. Down at the 4. See if we can get in the end zone here on 3rd down. And he gets it off into the end zone. That's Isam. Touchdown, Wolverines. Let's go, man. Making it a 2-score game once again. All right, defense gets a stop. We're into the 4th quarter now. Still up 24-13. Hits the screen pass. Nice gain of 7. 2nd and 3 from midfield. Going to the ground, Sinclair. Nice job going left side. Brought down at the 41.
We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
All right, Sinclair doing a much better job here. Been a rough go so far, but the last couple of runs, very successful. I really hope Hyder's injury isn't nothing serious. It sucks not to have him because he definitely would have ended up being a Heisman contender if he kept doing what he was doing last week. This will definitely set him back some. Just trying to let this clock run a little bit.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pick up of 8. It's now
Nice 8-yard gain. All right, 3rd and 2. We'll see if we can keep the drive going.
22. 3rd and short coming. Can the
Open on the drag route. We make the catch. Breaking down into the end zone. Yes, sir. Second touchdown of the season for Chester Walker. Love seeing that. Gotta love him, man. Here in the fourth quarter. Still making big plays. They tried to have the strong safety from a cover 2 shell man up on that route. Terrible alignment. Might have worked out if I went vertical, but a short drag, you're cooked. All right, Capana checks in here, 2nd and inches. Up the middle, picks up the first down and more, a big gain. All right, 1st and 10 here. Deep into the end zone, and we get another one. 2nd of the game. What a throw, what a catch. Caught him off guard, thought we would just keep running it, right? But no, that was the coach's call, man. That was the main play on the screen. So we went with it. And hey, we're in the end zone once again. Chester Walker doing big things. Now, hopefully we can actually see some of this once we play some better competition as well, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the first half was pretty rough, and mostly just the first quarter. But since then, it's been all Wolverines, absolute domination. As it should have been, you know what I'm saying? It's FIU. But yeah, man, a very nice start to sophomore year, man. Improving to 2-0. We've already got 3 touchdowns on the season, man. Quick stat check, and then we'll wrap things up, man. But Tommy Carr, 25 of 33, 277 yards, and 5 touchdowns to no interceptions. The big thing so far is the no picks. Rushing wise, of course, Hyder, 8 for 15 before he went out with the injury. Sinclair, 13 for 42. Was really bad at the beginning, but if you just look at like his last 5 or 6 carries, that's where like 30 of the yards came from. Capana did good in his 5 touches for 41. Okay, love seeing that. And then receiving, of course, your boy Chester Walker leading the way on the day. 13 catches, 176 yards. So a new career high for receiving yards, and then as well as touchdowns with 2 in the game. Love seeing that. Isom added 2 touchdowns of his own on 4 catches, 31 yards. Browder 4 for 48. Elkert had the 1 catch for the 2-yard touchdown. So yeah, pretty good, man. False start counter is at 3. If anybody has any suggestions for some punishments I could do, let me know in the comments. Or if you're watching on Twitch, throw it in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, comment. Let me know. I got the counter going right here. Every 5, I'm going to do something, right? Like, we got to do some sort of thing to get me to not do false starts. Because in the high school one, I had like 13, that's being light. I probably had 20 plus, literally, in the 5 little games that we played. But we can't make that a habit here in college. Only a few so far, though, but we'll see if I can get it under control. Sometimes I just don't look. I'm just not looking. I wish the snap count thing would just stay on the screen until it actually went. You feel me? But yeah, let's go ahead and advance. We get clear-headed, upgraded to silver. Love that. And actually upgraded to gold. Okay, beautiful. And upgraded to platinum. Okay, why didn't you just... you should have just gave me that one, not... I don't know. Either way, that's nice. Go ahead and advance to week 3. Yes, sir, your boy Chester. Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week for week 2 with those 13 catches, 176 yards, and 2 touchdowns, man. Both in the 4th quarter. We actually also got National Offensive Player of the Week. Let's go, man. Chester out here doing big things early on in our sophomore campaign. Let's go, man. You've earned 1 cap breaker for being named the National Offensive Player of the Week. Visit the upgrade player screen to boost any attribute beyond its current max cap. That's pretty sweet, man. I'm not going to worry about that yet because, of course, we need to upgrade a lot of attributes still, and I think I only have like 1 or 2 that are at the max, and I don't think those are really ones that I want to use breakers on, or maybe I will. I don't know. We'll just look at that a little more later on. But hey, that's pretty sweet. Earning a cap breaker for winning National Player of the Week. Go ahead and set the agenda. Of course, I'm not going to play this game yet until the next time, but go ahead and hit the books. 5 weeks till exams. And then, of course, got to get that wear and tear in a good spot for the next game. But yeah, that's going to do it, man. This has been episode 3 with my vertical threat tight end here on College Football 27. So, hope you enjoyed. I appreciate anybody that tuned in live on Twitch. Make sure you hit that follow button for me. And if you're watching on YouTube, of course, the link in the description for the Twitch there and my X or Twitter. I always post on X when I'll be going live and stuff like that, other updates. So make sure you go follow that. Follow the Twitch so that way you don't, miss when I'm going live. And yeah, some people prefer to watch this back on YouTube. Some people like watching it live. So depending on what you like, man, it's up to you. But yeah, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed, like I said. Have a nice day. Hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.